Guys, I was scared to take the risk. I was really scared to take the risk and go through on this. You see, I've always wanted to be a life coach. I've always wanted to inspire people. And I've done that. I've done that in so many different ways with different people, family, friends, you name it. But part of me was like, ugh, doing this with other people, strangers, I don't know, they could just say to me, hey, you told me X, Y, Z and this happened. Now look, my life is ruined. I don't know, I just made a lot of scenarios in my head where I was like, why would you be a good life coach? I'm like, I love helping people. I see the good and the potentials in everybody because we all do have that. May not be as big as Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk, but we do have that passion, that energy, that I want to do this. This is my heart calling me. This is my energy. This is my God telling me to do this. And for many years, I ignored it. I was like, nah. What if people say X, Y, Z? What if they don't like the way I speak? What if my voice sounds funny? Like, what if it doesn't work out? What if you try and you fail? Like, eesh. I was scared. I'm like, yeah, man, you know what? Now that I know this, I'll allow it. Forget about this. I'm gonna go to uni. I'm gonna pursue this degree. I'm gonna go get a job and work in tech. By the way, I love tech. I'm not saying that's not, I love that, but it's not what my heart sings to. Then I start finding myself more and more talking to people, motivating people, helping people get to their goals. I just keep on doing this. I'm like, oh my God. And everyone's like, even myself, I knew it. And then obviously the validation from the people around me definitely helped me get that done and say, you know what, let me give it a try again. And when you hear your friends say, actually, you're really good at this. Oh, thank you for helping me this. I'm like, I really didn't do nothing. We were just talking. We look at some aspect of the problems you have, then we look at different solutions that could work better for you. I was like, yeah. Then I start hearing my friends talk about like you'll be really good at helping other people as well. And I was like, nah, I'm scared to go out there, put myself like this in the camera and tell people I can help you, achieve those goals because I haven't got nothing done. And then that was me thinking like, then you think to yourself and stop. You ask, do you really need to have all figured out before you can help somebody? Is that how it's supposed to be? I had to have all my life fully figured out before I can go out there and help people. So I said to myself, no, I'm not doing this. So that was a couple years back and I still thought to myself, nah, I'm scared. Then this year, in February, I said, enough is enough. Oh my God. I love coming out here and making videos. I love giving tips. I love helping people achieve their full potential. But for me to do that, for me to become a life coach, which is my end goal, well, it's not my end goal, it's one of the goals. I want to become my own life coach. And I've been doing that for many years without realizing, like from getting your shit together, which is I feel like it's the basic, then building a discipline to do the things you really value, then you start seeing that it's not so difficult when you start coaching yourself, when you start teaching yourself ways of doing it, when you start checking what works for you, then removing all the nonsense. There's a lot of things going on in this world. And then one of the things that I did was just spend more time with myself and said, Bruno, if you were to die, God forbid, tomorrow or today, how would you feel? And I thought to myself, fuck, I'll be pissed off. I'm like, I have so much I wanted to do, you know what I mean? But I was like, I don't know, man. I don't want to risk it. What if I go out there on the internet and people saying like, oh, go learn English again? Because I remember when I was learning English, I was trying to make videos, different type of video, by the way, tech. People used to tell me, hey, go learn English before you can come here and make tech videos. I'm like, what does my language what does speaking have to do with me when I can show you things on the screen? I was making tech about phones and such. Yeah, that really, got me. I was like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. But yeah, a few years, went by and I was like, no, I still feel like I want to help people. I help people with tech, I do this, I do that. I want to help you achieve your goal. I want to help my friends. I want to have a bunch of friends that are doing so well in life that it has nothing to do with materialistic things. They're just happy, content within themselves. They're just like, they look at life like, wow, what a bless, not a curse. Do you know what I mean? You don't look at life like, oh my god, another day, it's bloody rain. It's like, you look at life, it's like, shit, it's raining, but I'm here. I'm still here. I can still go out even though it's raining. I can still do this, I can do that. Like, you start visualizing things, you start seeing things slightly different. So if you're someone who's scared right now, I would really encourage you to take that risk. And that for me didn't happen over time. I really had to tell myself, come on Bruno, you had to do it. Because we're not here forever. I know at some point I will die. I'll be gone out of this world. So whilst I'm here, I might as well share my message with you guys. I might as well just pray to God to give me for the blessing for another day, to be able to come here and make another video. Like, I might just be thankful. Yeah, I can complain about all the ton of shit that's happening in my life, but shit, man. If there was nothing going on in my life, that's like, my life cannot be perfect, meaning everything is great, everything's like, nah. There are different aspects of life where sometimes it will be different from what, other things are happening. And then once you start realizing that life is precious, you want to give a shot at the things you want to do. And so, I'm not talking about quitting your job, I'm not talking about just getting rid of everything, I'm talking about coming to a conclusion, coming with yourself and say to yourself, really, can we do this? Can we give at least a try? Really, truly. What is stopping me? Like, you gotta start asking this question, because for me, what was stopping me was this fear. I was scared that people won't really like what I say or what I do or my approach to life. They start looking at you like, you're a black guy, why do you do this stuff? Like, what does that have? It's like, I start hearing this sort of thing, it kind of put me in a box, like, you know what? Let me just mind my business and just stay here, do my tech job and just move on with my life. But I said, no, fuck that. I want to do more. My heart craves for more. I want to come out here, I want to help people. And I said, you know what? I'm going to start making this YouTube thing. That's it. Every day I'll come here and I'll show up. I'm like, wow, okay, that's a commitment. I was like, okay. March, I'm like, yeah. April, right now. And I said to myself, right, let's go and commit. Today is the 28th of, if you can see that, 28th of April, Monday. And I said, and I've been doing the daily videos because I made a commitment to post every day in April. And I said, you know what, give it a shot, give it your best. If it doesn't work, at least you know you tried it. And the funny thing is, every time I'm doing this, I feel like, well, this is not working. I don't have as many subscribers, I don't get any views. And I start getting caught up in the numbers. I'm like, oh Bruno, again, you're looking at the wrong things. Even if 5 people see this video, that's 5 people you could help. Inspiring them. It doesn't really matter. Like, it's like, oh, but you have to get this 100 subscribers. Oh, you need to have thousands of views. Like, man, if you can impact 5 people in this life, man, I'll be happy. This is the kind of mindset you gotta have. You start looking at things slightly different. And that is not to say that I don't want to impact more people, but it's for you to be thankful that you managed to get or impact 5 people, or talk to 5 people, or 5 people got to listen to your message. Things like this, like when you start looking at life like that, you start thinking to yourself, I really need to stop taking things for granted, because what we have today is precious. And never mind the excuse I was making. I need a better camera, well, I need a microphone, this won't work, I need a setup, I'm in my living room, I'm making a video. I thought I needed, I don't know, big cameras, microphone, crispy sound. I'm like, man, just start with what you have, guys. If you're really in a position where you want to give it a try, the things you really want to do, man, give it a shot. That's the worst case scenario. You learn 1 or 2 things from it. And the thing is, you gotta try, because God loves a trier. You gotta try. You gotta pray, you gotta ask God, am I doing this right? I asked God, I said, bro, this YouTube is not going nowhere, God, I only have this many subscribers, my video gets like 4 or 5 views. God is like, at least you're doing what you love. And I'm like, you're right. So I'm gonna carry on doing this and to see. But that's life, man. Give it a try, guys, and you never know what's coming. Alright? Anyways, you guys take care of yourself, and I'll catch you in my next video. Take care, bye, peace, ciao.